Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today we are doing a renovation of a church because I thought that would be quite a fun thing to do, something a bit different as well because it's not a very house-like shape, so I was trying to think of different and interesting ways that you could like put the stairs and have different rooms and everything. So it's quite a modern looking church structure that we're going for, and we're on the biggest lot in Windenburg as well, so there's a lot of space around it for landscaping. We get into the debug objects as well, which is always fun because I wanted some sort of like old ruin of like the past church, like they knocked bits down or bits fell down, and that's why they kind of had to renovate it. So we've got some modern bits, we've got some old bits as well. There's some fun things that I actually decided to do with like this end bit that has the hexagonal diagonal walls and stuff. So it is an interesting big family home. So there it is in all its glory. So downstairs we have a kitchen, sunken living room. On this part there's a little modern extension on the back as well to let in some light, get some like big windows in, and then everywhere else we have like the proper old school church style windows everywhere. We actually have two sets of stairs in this build, so we've got one here that goes up into an office kids play area space, and then we have the main ones in the center as well, just so we have a few different options. But downstairs we have this big living space that we're working on, and then we have a big family bathroom, we have a second living area, we have a laundry room, we have a dining room, we have a gym and a like robotics like science workshop space, because I thought one of the Sims would be a scientist. So at the moment I'm trying to figure out how big the kitchen actually should be, because I don't want to close the space off too much, but I did want a little wall, half wall behind, so there was actually like a division. That is a perfect space as well to make a custom little corner sofa to put there as well, like smushing in a few sofas and bits and pieces like that. So that was quite fun, and we're going for quite a modern sort of contemporary style in here. It's not too ultra modern, there's a lot of white, and I tried to bring in some pops of colour on the walls as well, just to make it look nice. We've got the dark blue in here, we've got the same wooden paneling as we have on the outside, and then on some of the walls we actually have the original stone brick as well, because I thought that was important to sort of keep some of the older vibe of having a church renovation. But the kitchen area is quite nice. We've got a little breakfast table as well, and when we actually do the outside there's some seating, and we have a picnic bench as well, so I thought that would be quite nice. And I hate it every time the walls pop up and down, like you put a new half wall in, the sunken bit pops down. Slightly frustrating, but I think we got everything up. There's two stairs down into this bit because I thought it'd be quite nice to have one coming down from one side of the kitchen and one going straight down from our archway as well. So there's like two ways to get down, and then using the Moschino sofas to put together to make a nice corner sofa, which I thought would be quite nice. I wish we had a corner like pieced together sofa in The Sims. I think that is something that we really need. And it's a nice TV area. It feels a lot more enclosed than the actual space, because we've got that nice wall there, and we've got the big like church windows as well, which are the Strangerville ones, I think, which come in handy for these types of build, and they're basically the same grey colour as the walls as well, so everything fits in nicely. I've got this big space as well. We've just got a little TV area. We actually have another TV area upstairs that I decided, because we have a huge landing area upstairs, that we kind of could put a little TV stand there, but it's kind of decorating up everything. I actually started, because we're now back in lockdown, joyous times, I thought I'd start doing something get back into drawing again, because I started doing some art in the first lockdown, but that's when we could actually sit outside because it was warm. So I thought every weekend I would draw a random word from a random generator. So this week's one was pizza, which was quite fun. So I did like this melting, oozing pizza and go post it on my Instagram just for fun. And it also keeps your mind off other stupid things that are happening every other day when you're trying to work. So it's all good, and definitely something super easy to do as well, because having it randomly generate for you kind of makes it less stressful of like having to think of something to draw, whereas you're like, oh, how do I want to draw this? And this is our family bathroom that actually has two doors. So there's one from the big living space and then another one from our more private sitting area. So using the shelved surfaces to actually make a little thing, putting towels and stuff underneath, I think they work really nicely as a bathroom surface, and having a bath and a shower and a toilet as well. Obviously put our little shower thing up, our little wall for the shower, and actually put one of the smaller windows, so it's got some space in between and a nice big fluffy rug. But it's a huge bathroom, so there's plenty of space for the Sims. You probably want to put up a blind or something in here because you can see straight through. And then upstairs we actually have a bathroom on top of it as well. And then there's lovely dark green living area. I thought it'd be quite nice to have like a modern wood burner, and then some of these funky pattern seats as well as like a more formal sitting area. We've got some bookshelves. We're going to put a load of plants in as well. And it's just a nice space if you didn't want to take a visitor into like the kitchen area, the big like family space, so you could have a little bit more of a private chat, or you just wanted to come in here and read. And I was trying to find a rug to match the green that we had on the walls, but we don't actually have any rugs of that colour, so I was like, let's go for a grey one instead. So using a lot of fluffy rugs everywhere, because we've got some of the slate tile floors, which I kind of imagined were the original, like they wanted to pay homage to the original flooring, so they did some modern slate ones instead of having some like old crusty stone ones. And we also have a piano in here and some more bookshelves, so I thought having a piano kind of gives this room a little bit more purpose than just being like another sitting area. And lots of plants. This room's quite dark for some reason, I don't quite know why, but I thought we'd put in a lamp as well, and use quite a lot of standing lamps in this build, because we're using like smaller windows, it actually makes it quite dark. And I was just trying to debate where this can actually go, so I had to move the plants about a bit. But I thought it was quite nice having some plants in the corner, blocking the window, makes it quite cozy. And we actually have a dartboard in there as well, so there's some extra use. On the back here, I thought it'd be quite nice to, where we have the diagonal walls, to use the Moschino windows. It's kind of like the modern thing. They might change the stained glass into having like actual modern ones. So we have our little gym area where you've got a door. We've got plenty of doors, so we've got plenty of gyms in here. So we've got the 2 running machines, we've got a box, punch bag, and a weightlifting as well. A few sports like equipment under the bench, like a basketball, some towels, and the like random sports equipment that you can use as decor and stuff. I thought it'd be quite funny to put the hang in there, like cat poster up in here. It's like, you know, you have to work out, but hang in there. It's not too bad. And I was trying to find like spa stuff, because I know Spa Day has some great stuff to put in like gym areas. So we've got the little speakers up, some lights as well, and it's a bit of a shame we couldn't put a locker in, and there's no room for a yoga mat. But that's something that could probably squeeze in. And then next door we have our work like sciencey areas. So we have one of the robotics things for the sim to work on, and like the chemistry thing from Cats and Dogs, because I thought that looked sciencey as well. We've got one of the science tables from Strangerville as well. So if your sim's in the science career, they got a research computer as well. So we're going proper like hardcore science. We've got boxes under tables, got all sorts of things. We've got a little Zen thing as well, so if they get a little stressed, they can go cut their bonsai tree. And we've got some strange bits and pieces about like the little, oh, what's it called, the satellite on the wall as well, because it's like, yeah, we could put that up. It's kind of a thing they might have, and some odd bits and pieces like skulls and strange, like the tentacle. I don't know why we need that. I also put the blueprints down as well, so we're doing some plans and then trying to put up some sciencey posters as well. So we've got some of the ones from Strangeville, getting your hazmat suit and stuff like that. And then we move upstairs, so that staircase actually goes up into our little storage attic space that has the Christmas tree. It's got like the survival shelving from Strangerville, and it's got the decoration box as well, so it's kind of like a nice thing. And you could also extend it into the roof if you really wanted to, like you could put a door on there and actually make even more bedrooms and stuff. But this is our office, so I imagined that one of the other Sims was like in the media or something like that, so they've got their little front covers, newspaper front covers up there. They've got a meeting space so they could actually sit and have like proper meetings and stuff. They've got loads of cameras, books and everything, and some artwork as well that they're going to put up or meaning to put up but can't yet. So I thought that'd be quite nice for this side. And this room has like a dual purpose, so the kids' stuff is actually on the other side, so I imagine they could look after the children and to get on with doing their work. So it's kind of a more like proactive space. So they've got the science table, they've got the crafting table, they've got the cardboard doll's house as well. So it's all about like kids skill building in that area rather than just like here is a play space. They got to be actually learning some skills while they're in this room. But you can kind of imagine that the sim works away on their articles but also can watch the kids at the same time. So it's a good dual purpose space. And obviously you could tuck the chairs in and move the other space like sort of out when they want to have more Sims over to play. And then you could obviously pack the kids stuff up and push that more into the corner if you're having more of a business meeting. This is one of the first kid bedrooms, so both on this side, because I thought it'd actually be quite nice to put both of the rooms next to the area in which they can play and stuff. So this is a nice bright room. I think ends up being like quite pink and purpley and orange, just all matching sorts of bits and pieces. They're kind of meant to be two younger children, so the stuff in there is tending on the younger age. And we've got a few posters and stuff like that. This one's more geared towards a girl sim. They've got some handmade things on their little thing, their little dresser that's in the same colours, and a mess on the floor as well. I think we go for like a peachy pink colour. And then on the other side we have a very young child, like just not toddler. You could turn it into a toddler room, but it's a bit sad because it doesn't have any windows. So this is our first like double bedroom. This could be a guest bedroom or a very like neat and tidy sim. And I wanted to bring in some blue at first, but I couldn't find anything that I could put next to it because I knew I wanted like that space to like put a TV or something on, but it just really wasn't working with that one. And I was like, I'm sure there's a different thing that I could use in the middle. So obviously open those two up and then start trying to put in some bits in the fence. So we have this little drawer with the books and stuff, and it's good for like having a TV there. And then we wanted to bring in some more of the blue and stuff. So this room is quite neutral. It doesn't really have too much going on in it, not really much bits and pieces. There's a few, I think I put some bottles of products and stuff on the dresser. And I was debating whether we go like all blue, but I thought having like a neutral brown colour on the wall actually made the blue that we have in the room stand out a little bit more. So I went with that, and we got a book as well, and some books on the side. So that room's quite neutral, quite calming as well. And then in here I thought we'd have like a sim that wants to go like traveling or go to South Dorado or something like that. So we're going for lots of whites and darker coloured furniture in here, and then having the green bright dark green walls and stuff, and some more like handmade sort of more, what's that, I can't think of the word, like not traditional but like more folk created bits and pieces. And we got like the Aztec pattern rug in here as well, and I think it's the Solani desk as well. So I can't even remember what words things are. We got that as well, and then we got the nice dark green, and obviously we need some curtains and stuff. So we've got our nice bright white curtains, and I think we have put some cushions on the end of the bed, and I don't know if we put too many plants in here as well, which would be would be something that I would like to put in. We've got a few pictures up and stuff of travels, and we have a guitar in here as well, so they kind of sit on their cushions and play guitar and stuff. And then in this room, which is above our gym and our baking science space, we have our master bedroom, which I thought putting a little half wall here kind of divides the space up. And then we've got an area for our wardrobes, our built-in wardrobes, with a table for like a vanity table next to the window. And then on the other side we've just got a seat and onto the bathroom. So the bathroom could actually be accessed outside as well. It's sort of supposed to be a dual bathroom that can be locked as just being a master bathroom, or it can be used for other things as well, depending on what you want to use the spaces for. So I was trying to pick out a rug because I wanted a dark blue one to match the cushions that we got going on, and then we're going to use the actual main pillows on the bed as our wallpaper colour, because I thought that was quite nice, some purple blues. And then because we've got these big windows, obviously bringing in some plants, some natural light and stuff. It is a very nice bedroom to wake up in. And then just putting in some more modern bits and pieces. We've got a chair as well that matches the like swirly pattern that we've got going on everywhere. Some lights as well on the end tables, but not too much decoration, like over the top like decor and stuff in this bedroom. I thought they wanted it to have like a nice neutral space. We've also got some candles and like books and stuff on our little table as we go in, and then picking out the right shade of colour. I thought the darker shade actually was a little bit better, a little bit more like sleepy as well. And then picking a nice lamp that actually goes with the purple as well, and then a nice picture as well in the corner. That's basically it for our master bedroom, because it's just quite a nice simple space. And then we go back to the second kid's bedroom, and it is a younger child's bedroom. It doesn't have any windows because we've got that skylight down in the extension as well, so it's just a tiny little tiny little room, which is a bit depressing and sad, and has a few different toys and stuff scattered in here just to make it look as though we've got some bits and pieces going on and making it look nice. And a few toys and stuff. You can't put too much stuff in here because it's such a small room, and we have the door in the middle. And the Sims still got to be able to get into the bed as well, so I can't put like a toy box or anything at the back. And then I wanted to use some of the Parenthood wallpaper, so the one with the little sky cloud, like the clouds going along, fitted nicely with our balloons and all the blue colours that we've got going on in here. So it's kind of like you've just upgraded a toddler's room with a kid's bed. So outside we have this nice paved area, which is the same paving that we have in the rest of the house, and we're going to put our seating area and our picnic bench as well. So we also, fence off using the hedges to have a nice little orchard area, because I thought that'd be quite nice to have like apple trees or something like that. Something very, very English and stuff. And then we've got a swing set and a climbing frame for the kids, and we've got a what was a koi carp pond as well in one of the other corners, actually where we've got the swing at the moment. So I kind of made it different areas. I was thinking of putting an onsen in, but I was like, it's not really not really that appropriate. So we've got like where the two little trees are, we're gonna actually put another bigger tree and have that as like a nice secluded seating area. And then we're actually gonna make a graveyard as well that's still here, and they didn't want to really touch because of like the history and stuff of the place. So we actually have a, what's it called, a flower arranging table out there, so you can grow some different things, and actually make a pathway through the little walled garden area so you can walk through and go to the grave the graveyard. Actually make that the grave and stuff a little bit more like tucked away, as though it's like hidden in the space and you're not really, it's like a secret thing. And then we've got this like wobbly wiggly path that goes down there just to add to the like sort of randomness, and then using some nice big trees as well to hide where we're going to put the grave area. So we've got this like nice big family open space there, and then go into debug and get out some broken fences and start putting those where our graveyard is, because I thought it'd be an area they want to keep, but it's kind of like dilapidated really badly. This is also where we start bringing in some of the bits and the like broken church parts that we get from what's it, Windenburg for all the different bits. We've got some debug like wildflowers and trying to build up as though it's like a very wild natural area. A few watering cans and spraying things, and like odds and ends that I could find in the debug menu, like the wheelbarrow, and the walls that actually matched the actual outside, because I thought that would be quite cool, have continuing the wall along. I know it's like the same shade, but this like wibbly fence, because the front of the house is actually quite bland at the moment, and also the actual sides, and we actually add in some more detail into that part to have the little like stick out bits with the roofs that churches can have as well. So I thought that was quite nice, and then scaled down some of these broken bits and pieces as though there was a bigger church here at some point, and it's sort of been all broken up, so you can kind of guess where it used to be, like in the complete opposite direction. Then that got dilapidated, and then they built a new one, and then it's been renovated again. So that's kind of the history of this house, and then obviously putting in all the different graves with the vampire stuff, because they gave such good graves, and pat ones as well, because it's just that random mismatch of old stuff that's out the back. Actually, on the front we use some inspiration of having the fence hedge and actually wall off the front, so it actually looks as though you actually used to enter from this side where we've got the biggest pointed tower where the stairs are, so it's kind of converted all the way, so there would have been a side entrance here and then like a front bit as well, and we build it up a little bit more like an English sort of garden. These are where I add in the pillars and stuff, just give it extra detail, and put extra detail on the roof as well. So we actually have like a weather vane up there as well, just to add in. And we got these nice things that come down. They blend in a bit because The Sims isn't very good for adding wall texture and stuff, but it definitely improves the front, making the hedges a little bit overgrown as well by putting extra bushes in, but it makes it look a little bit more interesting than just having a flat thing. And adding a lot of like overgrown grass under the trees and everything like that as well. Kind of makes it look as though you can't get your lawnmower under there, even though that'd be quite cool if we actually had lawnmowers. That'd be super fun. And then we've got our weather vane up there. It's supposed to be a cross, and then we've got these little, I don't know what they're called, little pointy things, and then some of the buttress things from Strangerville all around the outside as well, just to add a little bit of detail here and there. And oh yeah, just adding in a mailbox around the side because I didn't want to ruin the view of the front. And that is our build. So we can jump into some screenshots, get the layout, because I did some of the bathrooms and other rooms off camera because I didn't know what I was going to put in them. So this is our big living space. We've got our TV sunken area. We've got our kitchen out onto the back as well, and our stairs up. Our main bathroom, our second living space. We've got a dartboard, a keyboard, the hallway as well, and this is our formal dining area and bar area as well, and then our science room and our gym as well. Quite a nice view with the like archway. Then upstairs, this is our landing space that has another seating area with a TV and a foosball table, and then our kids' bedrooms, our girls' bedroom, and then the even younger child's bedroom. And then we've got our spare master bedroom and our second master bedroom, a nice dark green one, and then our proper master bedroom, which looks awesome with the view out. And there's our little attic area as well. So we jump onto the outside and see the rest of it. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.